Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting. Hello, Madelyn.
Hello, this is Madelyn coming to you from a very rainy Los Angeles.
You're basically in Seattle.
It's been coming down all day and a lot of the day yesterday, but you know I love it.
I would hate that.
And I know talking about the weather is usually boring, but here in LA, we haven't gotten rain since I can remember.
If I still lived there, I would be furious that it's raining so much.
But we had so much time without rain, and I haven't done anything today really because it's already 11 a.m. These birds have been descending upon our planters on our balcony because they're taking refuge. They want they want the overhang. And so they've all just been hanging out, and it's just been so awesome to just watch nature right in front of my window.
You should put some birdhouses in for them.
I was thinking about wanting to get a bird feeder, but my boyfriend shot it down because they are a little bit messy, I have to say.
Well, that and it's gonna attract squirrels.
Do you think squirrels could climb up to the third floor?
I do, because if you recall, when we lived with you and our cat was trapped in that room for so long, we had a bird feeder out there to try to entertain her, and it really just attracted squirrels.
I do remember that, and that's where we figured out that bird feeders are a fucking mess.
Because
that balcony was just a hot mess.
It was, and she was not entertained.
I do think about how my cat would have loved to watch all these birds. May he rest, if he were still with us.
Yeah, Millie does we have a sunroom downstairs with a couch that backs up to the windows, and she's been sitting on the back of the couch looking out the window at our backyard because we have a lot of birds in our yard, just watching them.
You have a lot of everything. You have, what was that animal that we discovered was an animal that we didn't know the name of? Was it a gopher?
It was a groundhog. There's birds, bunnies, deer.
Lots of bunnies. The groundhog I was not familiar with, despite the lore.
It was a chunky little guy.
It was kind of cute for a rodent.
I didn't love it in my yard.
What is the weather like there?
It's beautiful. It's sunny. A few clouds. It's about 50 degrees. It's kind of perfect. Cold. I don't mind the cold at all, as long as it's sunny. And it's not like Wisconsin cold,
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I don't know because I've never been there, but I'll take your word.
It's perfectly reasonable cold.
See, I prefer rain because it creates this whole vibe, and it gives you an excuse to rot.
I don't need an excuse to rot, first of all. Second of all, the rain just makes really everything inconvenient. You got to run to the store, you're going to get wet. You got to do anything, you're going to get wet. I don't want to be getting wet.
I got 7,500 steps in the drizzle yesterday.
That's crazy. And
it was joyous.
As one Ramona singer would say, who are you to get me wet? That's how I feel every time I'm outside in the rain. I look at this guy and I go, who are you to get me wet?
How long have you been waiting to use that one?
It just occurred to me.
Wow. Amazing.
It's true, though.
Oh, cheers with our matching hot chocies.
Cheers.
My hot chocolate is kind of lame because we're out of milk. And we can't go to the store because of the rainstorm. As you said, you can't do anything. So.
Well, mine is water.
Oh. Milk makes it so much richer. And mine doesn't even have any marshmallows.
Mine did have some marshmallows, but they disintegrated immediately. It's because I have an electric kettle, so it's way faster to just heat up some water to put in it than it is to try to microwave milk and do all that nonsense.
You can't put milk in the kettle?
No, I tried that once and I got milk everywhere.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah.
Lessons, sometimes you have to learn lessons the hard way, like the foil in the microwave.
I felt really dumb after. I guess I should have known this, but I didn't.
Lord knows I wouldn't have, but that's not really, saying anything.
Anyway.
So, while you are cold over there and I'm in the rain over here, this just shows how unprofessional podcasters we are, because if we were professionals, we'd be in
Vegas.
We'd be in Sin City living it up at BravoCon.
And yet I feel I'm getting all the updates I need.
The updates are coming in fast and fure.
So let's recap what we've gotten so far. Vicky's coming back to Orange County for season 20. Are you happy? Andy gave her orange IRL live on stage.
This is news to me.
I'm breaking this to you.
Was this last night?
Yeah,
Oh my God. How did this not come across my
I
desk?
don't know.
I am beside myself. I can't because Orange County, the reunion, I have zero thoughts. I've just been thinking about how bad it is. And Vicky is gonna save us all with her family van.
If Vicky comes, well, when Vicky comes back, do you feel it's a good enough reason to get rid of Tamra, or do you think they need to keep Tamra
They
because
need to
of
keep
Vicky?
Tamara now. They have to, don't you?
Ugh. Yes, but I'm so sick of her.
I mean, but this is gonna change everything.
We'll
Why did they
see.
put her on pause to begin with?
Probably for the Trump of it all.
Oh, can we not? Let's not talk about that, please.
I'm just, you asked.
Okay, well, I take it back. The only thing that would be better than that is Andy handing Lisa Rinna her diamond live
Ugh,
on stage,
I would give anything.
or handing Dorinda her apple live.
Well, moving on to that, I don't know if any announcements have been made at this juncture, but the rumor mill is swirling, pumping out the rumor that allegedly there's going to be a Roni announcement and it's going to be a hybrid of old and new peeps, including one Dorinda medley.
Who are they gonna put her with that's new? Like she can't interact with younger folk.
So here's what I
She's
heard is
those
that it's
people are
like,
all elders.
I heard it's Dorinda, Luann, Sonia, Carol, and then Cy, Aaron, Jessel.
Holy shit.
Cannot
Holy shit.
confirm. Cannot confirm. Cannot confirm.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I can just pop on Instagram right now to make sure that I'm still not misspeaking.
You cannot confirm. I did see Andy say that he's not bringing back New Jersey or New York until it's exactly right.
You know, it was funny to me. So there haven't been any rumors about Jersey,
Yeah.
but there have been Jersey people from Jersey have been on like panels and stuff. And apparently, Teresa, Melissa, and Joe are on speaking terms again. And it's so clear to me that it's like you guys are whatever it takes to get that show back on the air.
Yeah, look at that. It's funny how Teresa and Melissa were just waiting for Andy to decide between the two of them. And he said, fuck that.
Yeah. And they're like, okay,
I'm
we'll
not
make up.
gonna, I choose neither of you.
Okay, we'll make up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And he said there's so much good stuff on right now, which I disagree. I think there's one.
One good show on right now.
Yeah. But so that's why he doesn't want to rush these decisions because look what happened with New York the last time.
That is true.
I do believe there's a place for Aaron, and I do believe there's a place for Jessel.
I liked Jessel.
Yeah, she was great.
I'm not seeing anything major yet from today, so
So do we know if Amanda and Kyle
Kyle.
broke up from Summer
Well, they
House?
attended so according to him, no, because they were asked about it at BravoCon. They're there together. Apparently. Apparently, it's fine. I think we're gonna get a look, if we didn't already get a look, of the new spinoff of Summer House.
Oh,
We got confirmation that Lala and Tom Schwartz, full-time cast
I
members on
did see
season
that.
3 of The Valley.
So what do we think
No
about
Jax at
Sheena?
all.
What about
Sheena,
Sheena?
they just, I guess, didn't need her.
But she's the one that works the hardest.
Maybe she'll be a friend of.
She, they do her so dirty. Everywhere she turns, everyone is doing her dirty. That woman works harder than anyone in reality TV. She deserves at least like a participation trophy.
Yeah, she does.
Like, she publicly humiliates herself begging to be on Dancing with the Stars. Nope. She publicly humiliates herself trying to be on the Valley.
Nope.
Still no. It's just sad.
It is sad. We
Why
also got the
why Lala
Valley.
over her? I'm sorry, I'm still on this.
Oh, are you okay? I was ready to move on. I don't know. Maybe because Lala's less desp, if I had to guess.
But desperation can sometimes yield great results.
I don't know. I'm sure she'll be on as a friend of.
Okay, continue. We got what else?
We got the trailer for the Valley Persian Style, which is the Shaws of Sunset spinoff.
I haven't watched. Does it look good?
You know, I have not watched any Shaws. I know this is going to surprise everybody. I haven't watched Shaws. That's actually going to be that and Below Deck are going to be maternity leave journeys for me.
Oh, okay.
because they're untapped. So I'll let you know.
I can't wait to find out.
Yeah,
You know who did watch Shaws of Sunset?
our dad.
Our dad. So
We
we
should
should
tell
break
him
this
this
news
bit.
to him.
Yeah, I forgot
The
that we
one
should tell
Bravo
him
show
that.
we don't watch.
So funny that that's the one he picked.
You forgot
Um,
to mention that Karen Huger, I mean, well, yeah, Karen Huger was there, right?
I think I briefly did see that.
And Andy's going to do a sit down with her.
Oh, nice.
And Wendy was there
And she addressed the allegations.
by not addressing them,
What a shock.
right? She just said, like, when I can talk, I will. That's what they always say when they're in
That
trouble.
is the legal jargon they all use. So yeah, so far we've got some good stuff coming out of the con.
Part of me wishes I were there. Part of me is happy I'm not there.
I couldn't do it this year. I would be suffering.
Well, yeah, because you're preg.
I also just don't like Vegas at all. So,
I'm not that interested in it either, but I would like to see Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
mm. I'm hoping that we get some kind of teaser for Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I don't know
Oh,
if that's gonna
yeah.
happen, but I'm hopeful.
What about
And
Ladies of London?
see, I'm just confused about that because why is there a Real Housewives of London and a Ladies of London?
And Real Housewives of London is airing,
Right, but not here.
which is why.
I don't understand any of it.
We deserve it.
We deserve to also
We're
know.
loyal.
Yeah, we really are.
What else
So,
is going on?
well, if we want to just keep on the Bravo train, we can just briefly touch on Orange County, which was another nothing burger. I don't feel sorry for Katie. I don't care about her husband. Tamara's face is really pissing me off in general. I just feel like watching Jen and Katie scream at each other. I don't need it. I
I
don't
don't
need a
need
third
it.
part. We could have wrapped it up after this.
100%, 100%. Get Vicky back ASAP. Like, she needs to resuscitate the shit out of this show.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to say other than that.
So then in Potomac, my main thought from Potomac is that this chick Angela is a real downer. She's just a bummer of a person, and I can be a wet blanket. And so coming from me, this is saying something.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, she's just never not crying or leaving to go cry because her feelings are hurt or whatever the hell. And also, what bothered me is like whatever she was talking about, other wags from 10 years ago, it's like nobody's invested in this story you're telling.
No.
So why are we telling it?
Yeah, it's hard when it's somebody that we don't know. But
When
she
it,
was really going off.
yeah, it's someone we don't know. It's multiple people we don't know with a new housewife we're not connected with who isn't any fun yet at all. Let's just focus on Stacy, shall we?
Stacey, I love how unbothered she is. She gets a shot glass. I think the shot glass did have her name on it, right? No, it didn't.
Nope.
And it wasn't even the same shape as all the other girls' shot glasses because Giselle still didn't know who she was. Until the very end of the trip, she finally knew who she was.
She doesn't care. And I loved the sexy party where she showed up in female lederhosen.
Oh my God.
It was perfect. I'm like, that is, yes.
I feel like she should be on a franchise. Again, I think I said this last week. Like she should be somewhere where she can really shine.
I don't know. I feel like she is really shining.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They need her.
Yeah, because everybody else, like Jazzy, don't care. All of this drama that's happening with the new people, it's like, you have to make me invested in you first. And that's not happening.
You're invested in Stacey though.
Yeah, but I had her last year.
Oh yeah, that's true. Was she just as kooky?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what else did we have this episode? We had Kay and Giselle making up
Yep.
after something about an altercation from last year where Kay said Giselle wasn't there for her, and then Giselle said like, "Hey, my dad died."
Yeah, here's the other thing. I think Kay is
You
too
know more about
sensitive.
this.
I think Kay is too sensitive. So what happened was 2 years ago, there was a party where Kay got into an altercation with somebody and got hurt and she was assaulted, I guess. And so Giselle didn't check in with her a bunch. It was Giselle's event, but Giselle had to leave because her dad was in the hospital. And then her dad passed. And so Kay is saying, like, you didn't check in with me enough after I was assaulted. And Giselle's like, my dad died. And like, with everything that went down with like Wendy not acknowledging her properly, like Kay is just too fucking sensitive. Her and Angela need to just get it together. Like, I don't want these sad sacks that are always having their feelings hurt taking
Yeah,
up screen time.
little rain clouds.
Yes. Stop it.
Get off our screen, rain clouds.
Till you can come back with a better attitude and have a good time, get off my screen.
I mean, they participated in the sexy outfits of it all.
To then go cry in their outfits.
Was that this episode?
Yes, Angela was crying, or I keep saying Angela. Her name's Angel. See, she's so awful. I can't even remember her name.
She was literally dressed as an angel.
Yeah, that's what prompted me to remember her name is Angel.
So why were they crying?
I don't know. Angel's crying because she's offended about something. Her feelings are hurt. I don't know. I can't keep
Oh, I
track.
remember what it is. I remember what it is. That someone overheard her talking shit about that random girl and said, "Hey, like, what happened there? Are you okay?" And she got mad and left.
Case in point, you shouldn't be on TV.
I'm sorry if I see someone upset and I'm like in their friend group and I say, "Hey, what's going on over there?" and they get mad at me.
I don't have the energy for this. They need to get it together.
They do. We also had Jazzy going off on Tia, which is
Odd. I like
crazy.
Tia so far.
Yeah, me too. I think so. Jazzy went off because this was funny. Tia said that, remember Mr. Sunshine? So Mr. Sunshine was like their server or somebody at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And he was like into to Jazzy or whatever, he was just like talking to Jazzy. And Tia made a little joke like, "Hey, Mr. Sunshine seemed into you." Jazzy's screaming at Tia for saying like, "How dare you? I'm engaged." And then Angel goes, "This is Mr. Sunshine we're talking about. Like he's missing teeth. Like I don't think that your fiance has to worry."
No. No.
So
This,
I did like that moment.
but again, it's like, calm down. We're here for fun.
Well, I mean,
Housewives should be fun.
tell that to Meredith. We'll get to
Okay.
that. But one more note about Potomac. It's mostly just about a wife swap. I just would like to say that Wendy stole all that money and she still can't afford a cordless vacuum, and that was upsetting to me. Did you notice that? Like
No.
the other, when they swapped wives and the other wife had to vacuum, she was like huffing and puffing, like knocking things over with that cord. I'm like, girl, it's 2025.
Well, we don't have our corded vacuum is more expensive than the cordless vacuum and
Your
works better.
corded vacuum is insane,
I
and
know.
I would never in my life ever want to deal with that,
No,
except
I
I
know.
had to when I was there.
I love it.
Spilled crack crumbs, but yeah, no, cordless is where it's fucking at.
So,
Wait, one
we-
more question.
yes.
What's gonna happen to their poor kids when Wendy and her husband go to jail? The kids are so cute.
I don't know. They'll maybe go live with her Nigerian mom.
Or maybe they'll do the, no, that
The
woman does
Teresa
not.
Joe thing where they split the
Yeah.
time. That's possible.
That Wendy's mom does not seem like someone I'd want to spend any time with.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay, so should we get to the meat of it all?
Wow, wow, wow.
I cannot believe this is like when Taylor was good and she just kept releasing good albums again
I
and again.
know.
It's like, how does she do it? How do these ladies do it? Every
So,
episode this season has been a 10 out of 10.
so here's
This
what
was a
happened.
20 out of 10.
So they leave the ship. The charter is over.
So I thought that I was going to be sad about this.
Well, somebody fished Unicorn out of the ocean. Did you feel like it was mean of them to throw Unicorn in the ocean?
No?
Her feelings were hurt.
Did you think it was mean?
I only thought it was mean when Brittany was walking around going, "Who threw him overboard? Who threw my unicorn overboard?" And then I was like, "Oh, aw, man, maybe that was mean."
As you said, this woman is pushing 60. That unicorn was asking for it.
God, you're right. I take it all back.
And also, before we get into the real good stuff, I would just like to say watching Captain Jason lead yoga was giving me the ick, like hardcore. Like, why is this man leading yoga?
Shouldn't ever do that.
Like, he's a captain, he's a hunk. Like, stay in your lane, bruh.
I agree. So on the flight home, Bronwyn is not
Wait,
there.
wait. Can I also just say that two inflatable costume moments is too many?
Oh, I don't think so. I
So
was
the ladies,
surprised that Meredith got in an inflatable costume.
me too, actually. But the ladies did get in the inflatable costumes to throw the unicorn overboard, which seemed entirely unnecessary.
I liked it.
Maybe I would have liked it if we hadn't already gotten the most epic inflatable costume moment in history with Angela smashing her finger in a door, running around, blood dripping from her fingy and her seahorse.
Loved it. So now on the flight home, Bronwyn's not there, but everybody else is, and they're all in first class. We get a seating chart. I love
Wait,
a seating chart.
sorry, I have one more question.
What?
Sorry, did I miss something? Because why was Brittany like scratched up? Like she looked like she got in a fight with a dog.
I think it was left over from zombie night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, continue.
We get a seating chart.
Thank God we got that seating chart.
Lisa and Meredith are behind Brittany. But everybody is in first class and it's not big, so everybody's close to each other.
And Brittany doesn't have anyone sitting next to her on her close side.
And what they all say, except for Meredith, is that Meredith was going crazy the whole flight, torturing Brittany, yelling about her
Hours.
for hours, shaking her chair, pulling her hair. But Meredith says, I maybe complained about it for 10 or 15 minutes and then I watched 2 movies and took a nap. So the question here is, because we don't have any footage, what do you believe to be the truth?
So I do have to give them, I have to give them like a write-up for not recording. And fucking Brittany, who will record in a van full of cameras.
She's probably too scared to do that now.
But this is a situation where it is warranted, and she would be a hero if she had recorded. Why didn't Heather record? Why didn't anyone record this? And that was something that Bronwyn wasn't on the plane, and she did question that. Like, if this really happened this way, I mean, I'm not questioning it because I'm not gonna say that 4 girls are lying who
No.
don't have a reason to lie, but why didn't anyone record?
I agree. And you know why I really do believe it, though, is because of that sit down she had with Mary. Because Mary doesn't make shit up.
Mary is the wisest one, which I never thought I would be saying 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and also they said that it was like a lot of production was up there. Why didn't anyone in production record it? Why didn't anyone in production try to stop it? Why didn't Heather, who was sitting across from Brittany, offer to trade spots with her? Why didn't Mary offer to trade spots with her?
These are great questions.
Why didn't Whitney offer to trade spots with her? They all heard this poor girl being tormented for hours, allegedly.
I don't know. I've seen some things online that I am sort of believing is that perhaps she was in an Ambien coma.
Oh, yeah, and Mary did allude to that.
Mm-hmm. Which I believe because, I'm sorry, but a lot of times when you listen to Meredith talk, it's very clear the woman likes her Xanax,
Oh,
allegedly.
it's like a running theme.
Yeah.
And it's like every time that she drinks along with her Xanax, I mean, that was where we got the rumors and the
And the
nastiness.
nastiness. Yeah.
Husband.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe it, especially because of that. And that's probably why she's denying it.
She doesn't remember.
You don't think, how much do you think she remembers?
Probably 10 or 15 minutes.
I mean, I feel like I have been the Meredith. Not that I don't
On one specific occasion.
on one specific occasion. And it's not that I remember every minute of it, but I feel like I definitely went off on friends, people that I love dearly, friends and family,
You did.
for probably hours. I would
You
like to
did.
say 15 minutes. I wasn't under the influence of Ambien. I was under the influence of exhaustion and
Alcohol.
alcohol. And I regret it deeply and I have apologized. And that's what you need to do in these situations.
I think she genuinely just doesn't remember.
That's scary.
I know.
And what about Lisa? Why is Lisa? Lisa was sitting next to Meredith. Lisa was the biggest witness.
I think Lisa is afraid of being on Meredith's bad side again.
Why?
Because Lisa's running out of friends who are going to have her back.
But Meredith doesn't even have her back.
She has it more than anybody else at this point.
I mean, the way Mary came to her, I thought, again, class act. She's like, I'm just concerned. And she
Yeah.
actually looked very concerned, like, no, Meredith, this was ours.
Yeah.
So I do believe you. And then also, I don't know if you caught this, maybe this was on Watch What Happens Live, but when Lisa sat down with Heather after this, Lisa was an hour late.
Yes. Yeah, she was.
And Heather said, like, oh, I don't really care. It's fine. Like, I can watch a show. It's like,
I
wow,
would never be like, that's insane.
me neither. So that was, that alone would have been a great bombshell for the episode. It would have been a complete episode.
Yeah.
We almost got more than I could handle,
Mm-hmm.
like more than I could wrap my head around. I wish that they would have like extended this episode and
Mm-hmm.
saved our second bombshell that came out of nowhere
Mm-hmm.
for another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we have to digest our second bombshell, which
So Bronwyn and Whitney have a very candid conversation about their arrangements with their husbands when it came up that Todd was caught on a flight looking at naked pictures of somebody else. And Bronwyn was mostly just pissed that he got caught. And
which kind of takes us back to the moment where he was accused of being flatulent while making out with another woman.
mm-hmm.
And instead of saying that's not true, Bronwyn seemed more mad that Lisa just brought it up.
Mm-hmm. And Whitney, said, we've had arrangements, you've had arrangements. Very interesting. I'm
So
not
what?
one to judge people's marriages.
So Bronwyn basically said, like, I don't care if he wants to fuck other women. I just want to be in the know about it.
Yeah.
And she said, I would rather have someone tell me, like, he was looking at naked pictures of other women on his phone, and her response to be able to be, oh, I know I picked them out for him,
Yeah.
which blew my mind.
Well, the rumors now are that they're getting divorced. That's not confirmed.
I mean, open marriage, fine, whatever. But this man treats you like shit.
Right.
Like, even with that off the table.
Right.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they were getting divorced because how much can one woman take from this old, crusty, flatulent man?
Well, how much money is she getting? And is that worth it to her? Is the
I-
question.
She earned every penny,
Yep.
and
Yep.
now he's somebody else's problem.
What do you think about Whitney's point of view?
So did Whitney confess to anything, or did they just talk about it? Whitney, I felt like was just saying like when things were bad, we talked about it, and we would. Did I hear that wrong?
I think they might have dabbled with other people a little,
Interesting.
but I didn't get the sense that that was happening currently.
Those Mormons, man, those Mormon swingers.
The ex-Mormons.
Speaking of, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has returned.
I'm 2 episodes in.
Already?
Mhm.
How does she do it? I don't know how she does it. This is the problem. It's almost noon. I've had an entire morning to rot because my boyfriend's at work. And I spent hours staring at the birds on my balcony
That's
when I
why.
could have been watching a show.
There it is. And there it is.
But I'm enjoying the beauty of nature. That's gotta mean something.
Sure. But
Nature's beauty.
you're behind. I'm also fully caught up on Married at First Sight.
Oh hell. Okay.
Shocking, shocking final episode.
That wasn't the decision day though, right?
It's the prelude to Decision Day.
So I am 2 episodes behind, which means I am exactly where you were last week. So I know who's pregnant, a
Okay.
couple that looks like brother and sister.
So you were correct.
I was correct. Even though they tried to fake us out because that other couple said that they were worried that they didn't use enough protection.
Yeah.
But I knew it was these two, and they seem kind of unbothered.
I think those crazy kids are going to make it.
Well, now they have to because they have a kid on the way.
You don't have to, but whatever.
No. And I mean, these are growing pains. It's like we have to, I mean, I know um with Love is Blind, the growing pains turned out to be like actual pains.
Pains.
And no one got married, but here they're already married. So,
Yeah, but the final episode before Decision Day, your jaw will be on the floor.
Oh no. If it's, I'm not gonna look at your face, but if it's Chad and Belinda, I will die. I will die. They're the only two that I have actual real hope for.
Oh, okay.
So we have the daughter of the mother who's doing it.
Jalen and her partner.
And
Josh?
their sure. Their issue is that he likes to go to festivals. Is this
No, no,
really like
no.
that he likes to do drugs?
He likes to go to Burning Man specifically.
Specifically, but they did say festivals.
Maybe
And
there's a limit to how many times they can mention Burning Man.
and that's where he feels his community. And I was wondering if this is code for like it's not about the pasta. He likes to go to those festivals and do drugs, and that's what she doesn't like.
Listen, nobody could pay me to go to Burning Man.
That's what my boyfriend said when we were watching. You couldn't pay me $2,000 to go. I said I would go
Nope.
for 500. I would go for 500.
No. I'm not gonna
Okay.
camp for days in the desert. No, thank you. No.
Dusty, musty,
Yeah.
crusty.
Nope, not me.
So why
You know
can't he
what?
go?
My husband would probably go. So you and
Oh,
my
he
husband could
would
go, and
friggin'
me and
love
your
it
boyfriend would stay home
and be wet
and
blankets.
hang and have a great time.
So I don't think that your husband and I at Burning Man is a safe idea for
I
anyone.
don't know that you two would make it back in one piece.
We wouldn't. We should never go anywhere alone, honestly.
Nope.
You left us alone for like 1 hour one time and
And
in
you came back wasted.
the middle of the day. You like went to the store or something and you came home and you're like, are you
Oh.
guys drunk?
Yep, you were.
Good times. Um, but I don't understand why he can't just go to Burning Man without her and then return home and give her a big kiss.
Literally, I'd be like, I'm not stopping you from going. Who
Why
said
is
you
this
couldn't go?
why is this grown man crying over Burning Man?
That's the biggest red flag to me of all time. I cannot be married to someone who's going to cry over Burning Man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's terrible. And then we have the other young couple who can't seem to like get out of their own way, especially the girl. I don't know her name.
Will and Brittany,
Brittany can't seem to get out of her own way.
she can't. She's too in her
The poor
head.
girl. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she overthinks everything.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. And her husband is doing his damn best.
Yeah.
She needs to be on medication or something
He doesn't always say the right thing, but like,
because he's a guy.
she always takes it the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. So then we have Pat and Rhonda. Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
She's just like, seems like a Ms. person.
She does. And it's hard because a lot of the stuff is happening off camera that she's saying. But so the example that I left off on with this woman was her saying that they were talking about something walking into the grocery store
A
and
shared calendar.
a shared calendar and specifically, and he just walked off in the middle of her sentence, which is rude.
Okay, but I thought if I got upset every time my husband did that, I'd be divorced.
Truly, that is something that guys do. That is something that your husband has done, I have seen. That is something that my boyfriend has done that I have seen.
All you have to do is follow them and go, hey, can I finish that thought? And they'll go, oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
finish it, and then that's it.
They're just little men with little brains. We can only
Truly,
expect so much from them. Like, who is
she
she trying
makes
to
it
make him
s-
into?
she makes it such a big deal. She's like, it means he doesn't care about me. Or he walked into the grocery store and got distracted because he saw something he needed at the grocery store.
I
Because
swear to God, like I don't think my boyfriend listens to like half the things I say. Unless I really force him to.
I know for a fact that my husband doesn't listen to the majority of the things that I say, which is why, as you've heard me say to him, if it's important, I make him look me in the eyeballs and go, can you acknowledge that you heard that, please? It doesn't make me love him any less. This is just something I've learned about him that needs to get done.
Yeah, and especially after, I mean, and we have been with our people for a lot longer. So I
That's
do
true.
understand that she's not like why she's like, you're not interested in me, like you're not interested in learning about me. But that stuff has to come naturally, and you can't force it. You can't drone
Yeah.
on and on about how much you love to watch someone play music in a backyard band for like an hour. Like, come on.
Like, no offense to Rhonda, but nobody is going to find you as interesting as you want them to. Like, I think her expectation of how interesting her partner should find her is unrealistic.
100%. I mean, and this is coming from two people who acknowledge that we are not interesting.
We're not. And I know that my husband finds me interesting, but he's not constantly asking me questions about my life. because
Mm-mm.
the stories have been sprinkled over time. And the problem is she doesn't like the way he relates when she shares stories.
Yeah. You know what I think Rhonda needs to do is Rhonda needs to be with a woman.
Oh my God, you're so right. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Sexually, I don't know because it seems like she and Pat really can get it on in the bedroom, but on an emotional level, she needs to be with a woman where they can just talk and look into each other's eyes and talk about their feelings some more and just spend hours doing that.
It's like that episode of Sex in the City where Samantha's the lesbian for a day and her girlfriend's like, let's just talk. And she's like, I'm sick of talking. Like Rhonda needs to be with that person.
Yeah.
Maria.
Someone who's, women are better listeners, women are better engage like, at engaging and that's just what she needs.
What an astute observation.
Thank you so much. So I have helped Rhonda,
You've solved the problem.
as surely they're not going to make it, even though they try their damnedest. They look each other in the eye when they're
They
talking
do.
about their problems. They are holding hands. He
It's just
apologizes all the time.
I give him so much credit because if I were him, I'd be like, if you look at me and say I want to talk about something that happened earlier one more time, I'm gonna throw myself off
Well,
a
and he kind of
bridge.
did do that. He said, like, I can't, I'm having a hard time with this.
It's every day. Everything he does is wrong, and he's so nice.
He seems like
Like,
a great guy. Meanwhile, over there, Chad, who's on like his fourth marriage, he seems to have like learned all the lessons. He's fine. Like, I thought he would be the problem.
mm.
Oh no. That was such a loaded. Oh my God. 2 episodes is all I'm behind, and you. Oh, but there's trouble. There's Rocky. This is right before decision day, too.
I just think that nobody's perfect. Like these people need to go into this with realistic expectations.
Truly.
You're gonna learn things about your partner
That you're
that
not
aren't
gonna like.
ideal. Yeah, like that's just the universe.
Hmm.
So that's maths. It's great. Let's touch on the Amazing Race really quick. Yes, because this last episode, there was just like a lot of sobbing from men.
And you enjoyed it?
It just really tugged at my heartstrings.
I think it was only one man in particular, no?
They were both I mean, Adam was crying more than Joseph, but they were both puddles.
So do you think that so this Amazing Race is all Big Brother people,
Hmm.
which is why I'm watching, and one Big Brother guy, his brother has diabetes and
Type 1.
type 1, and he has been determined to not let him hold him back. And this episode was tough to watch him fight through his exhaustion.
Yeah.
And they were last place.
But it was a non-elimination.
And then the sobbing. But he was sobbing even before that in the
Yeah, he
car when
was
he thought they were going
sobbing.
to be eliminated.
He was sobbing, thinking he let his brother down, and then he sobbed even harder when he found out that they were still in it. And it really, like you said via text, I didn't give a shit about them before, but now I'm rooting for them.
They have moved up to the top of my list.
Hmm.
As where I was rooting for Chelsea and her dad before, they have moved to the bottom of my
Yeah, I'm
list.
not rooting for them at all.
Those two could not navigate their way out of a paper bag.
Nope.
And
They could not.
I'm directionally challenged too, but like that's why like they have no business being there. Like
Who do you think in your life you could go on the Amazing Race with and be the most successful?
you,
Are you sure?
100%.
I'm not
And
a very fast runner.
I know you wouldn't say the same about me, and that's fine because I know that I would be a very terrible partner. But like how we do Disneyland, I just picture it on a grander scale.
Hmm.
And I feel like we're usually always on the same page with like who's gonna do what. I feel like those would be easy decisions for us, and I feel like we would really support each other, like all the other sisters here. Like if one of us was bad at something, like, and I don't know, I just feel like if we were like, like Natalie and her sister, how they were fighting, like, I don't know, do you think that we would do that? Or do you think that we would
No,
support each other more?
I think we would be supportive.
I think so too. I feel like I'd have a better chance of being that way with my boyfriend.
The only thing I think it would be an issue with me and my husband is that he always feels he's incredibly correct,
Oh yeah.
and sometimes he's not. And I feel like we would get to the point where we've lost too much time or really, really fucked up, and he then discovers he's not correct and should have listened to me, and
Yeah.
we've lost, you
Whereas I
know.
feel like both of us can admit, like, oh, I was wrong about this, clearly.
Pretty quick.
Like, yeah.
Or
especially
be
when
like,
we
I'm
meet
actually not
the,
100% sure, so maybe we
yeah,
should
ask for directions
ask. Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But the problem is like you said, you can't run. I can't run. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of
I'm
pretty much
not. I'll do the
everything.
height stuff.
I can't solve puzzles.
I think you could.
Like every challenge I watch, I'm like, oof, I couldn't do that. I couldn't drag those big heavy nets.
We could figure that out.
So are we saying that we would be each other's partners? I've never thought that before.
I
Like
guess
that.
so. Yeah, shit.
Like every time you've talked about going on the Amazing Race with my boyfriend and
I
being
do think that
good.
we would do well, he and
I do
I,
too, actually.
personally, just because we're both very level-headed, I feel.
Yeah, and I'm not as level-headed.
No offense.
But no, I admit that. But I think that like
And
you,
I am also navigationally challenged to an extent. Like you're worse than me, but I'm not great either. So I feel
yeah,
like
you have gotten us in some jams.
we'd be like Chelsea and her dad. So great, but we can't navigate.
But I feel like we would ask, like, why aren't they asking more for
We
directions?
would ask.
I would
Yeah.
ask every block. Am I
Hmm.
still on the right track? I mean, it's easy to say when you're not doing it, but I mean, I was rooting for them, but it's just at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys like are a mess.
And they were giving each other so much attitude on this last one.
Well, it's you get tired and you get irritable, and I think that's what was happening with Natalie and her sister.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think that they really do love each other and it was wholesome. But I really loved seeing all the sisters. I loved seeing Rubina and her sister, that poor sister that had to do that cart
Oh, I know.
17 times.
Yeah, so who would neither of us could maybe I could assemble that cart. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and
You
remember
could
Natalie
not.
was like, I can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Like that kind of thing would drive me banan. Like I would just
Yeah.
want to give up. Like I can't even assemble furniture.
I can. So I feel like I'd be the one to take on the cart.
So it seems like you would be doing every single challenge because I wouldn't be good at a
You would have
single
done the
one.
one with the memorizing of the facts.
But you know I have the memory of a goldfish.
Well, you have to do something.
You know what I think would have been the worst one is that flower one,
I probably would have made you do that one also.
where they were running through the dark trying to find flowers and to watch other competitors leave, come and go. I
Hmm.
mean, like the poor guy who was searching for the egg today, that is just crushing to watch.
Yeah.
And just to see them get more dejected, more panicked with everyone that leaves. And this poor guy just like that was just luck that he didn't walk in the same areas as these other people.
Yeah, and this is why I think I could do very well with your boyfriend because I know he could memorize all those facts.
He could, definitely. Years, dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would
But
get us in and out of there.
totally. And he doesn't overthink anything. And he just like, nothing is that big of a problem. Like,
Nope.
if you're lost, like, it's fine. Let's just ask for.
The only thing that's a problem is when you're snorkeling away from him at the Great Barrier Reef.
And he says, you either snorkel with me or we don't snorkel at all. So I guess that's why we couldn't be on Amazing Race because we can't even snorkel together.
It's possible.
No, I stand by the fact that I believe snorkeling is a solo journey.
It's not like you're chatting.
Exactly. Um, can I just go back to Real Housewives one more time because didn't talk about how that Meredith and Lisa were talking shit about Brittany even before they left the boat, and they said that she had no brain. She's like the Tin Man,
They got that wrong. Really bothered me.
and that is not good for all the NBC Bravo Wicked crossover that's been happening. Like they need to be true to the brand. They can't be
They
giving
need to
out
get it
false
right.
information. Brittany
Yeah,
would have known that it was the scarecrow that had no brain. It's just
she definitely
ironic.
would
It's
have.
ironic to be talking about how someone has no brain and you get the reference wrong.
Hundo P.
Okay, so should we get into the 90-day filth?
Yeah, which one do you want to start with?
90-day happily ever after. Let's use our energy while we have it.
The tell-all part un. Tell-all no limits. So they get to this New Jersey mansion and
All the scum of reality TV together in one mansion.
immediately they all get in the pool.
We learn the origin story of Jasmine's baby.
Yes,
Condoms
don't
disintegrate
condoms
in the
dissolve in.
shower.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Neither did Jasmine.
Mm-mm.
So lesson to all, condoms disintegrate in the shower in water.
So everybody's getting along. Julia is 6 months pregnant and doesn't look it and doesn't tell anyone.
I don't believe that she's 6 months pregnant.
No, because I'm 6 months pregnant and ain't no hiding that thing. Let me tell you.
I was gonna ask if you could explain.
How she's not looking pregnant?
Yeah.
I can't because I look huge, so I can't say. It makes no sense to me unless they're lying.
Yeah, I think they're lying for just dramatic effect.
So everybody's there, and then Gino shows up last, and I just hate him. Like, he can't help but immediately go in on Jasmine. And what shocked me the most is that, like, a lot of people were on his side. Kara, I wanted to smack her across the face.
Kara was the villain of this episode.
Such a villain. Such a mean girl.
Such a mean girl. Like, she's not a girl's girl.
No, God, no.
But then she did say, like, hey, calling a woman a bitch isn't cool, which did surprise me.
Yeah, of all the things to take a stand on.
Yeah, but I was surprised that all these people were pro Gino. Like, have you watched literally any of it?
Any of their time on this franchise at all?
He
Like,
is a piece of shit.
he's such a piece of shit. I hate his guts.
And as Jasmine said, my man fucking works, asshole. I thought that was a sick burn.
It was a sick burn.
What did you think about her rubbing her underwear all over his suitcase?
I know she was gonna pee and then decided not to.
Yeah, because like when she started to take off her underwear, I think that the producers started getting worried
They're
and
like, you can't pee in his bag. I would have loved it though.
like they would have stopped her, right?
Probably.
Because they're like, Jasmine, what are you doing?
I would have loved if she had taken a fat piss all over his shit.
Me too.
Oh, that's what he deserves.
It is what he deserves, but I don't want her to stoop that low.
And she didn't.
Because production was there and basically stopped her. And we never saw his reaction because she did leave her underwear in there.
Yeah.
And she poured water in his backpack. And we never get to like, hey, who put this underwear in my backpack?
That was weird.
So
We also get some fighting between Andre and Jovi. Andre just wants to fight everybody. Like,
yeah.
he tries to fight Jovi, and then who else did he say? We should fight, too.
I
Somebody.
don't remember, but the Jovi one came out of nowhere. They were literally just talking, and I couldn't take any of them seriously in their bathrobes.
No. Jovi's like, I'm not going to fight you, dude. There's a bartender and free drinks. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Like,
And Guillermo came in and he was like the man of reason and settled their argument, also in a bathrobe.
Guillermo is so hot.
I know.
That man is so attractive.
Did you see the way that Kiera and Guillermo were looking at each other?
Mm-hmm.
If they can't make it work, no one can.
I guess attraction isn't always enough because she is a bitch, as we've discovered.
Well, yeah, now I hate her.
Yeah.
She can marry Gino.
Now I get it.
They deserve each other. So
It was Georgie. Andre was going to fight Georgie.
why?
I can't remember, but it was pointless and stupid. And of course, Georgie was like, no.
Georgie also in a bathrobe.
Yeah. And Darcy with her tits falling out. And then when we get to the actual tell-all, her tits were even more falling out. Didn't they have to blur some nip?
I think so. I mean, they looked unreal. Is she intentionally trying to be ridiculous at this point with those boobs?
Well, at one point, Kara was complimenting her and she goes, Turkey, got him in Turkey. And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
nobody
and she was like
wants-
bouncing them around. But she's such a petite woman and she has such a short neck that when she was sitting at the tell-all, she could almost rest her chin atop her breasts.
Yeah, even I can't do that.
And I gotta say, shame on Sean, the reunion's host. I mean, for many reasons. But Andy Cohen definitely would have addressed those titties.
No doubt.
Like, how could you ignore them?
I don't know. But we're at the tell-all, and as Sean is doing the round robin of like, hi, how are you? And everybody's supposed to just be like, good to see you. She gets to Julia and Brandon, and they're like, how you doing, guys? Immediately, Julia, our fertility journey's been really hard, and walks herself off. And it's like, no, that's for later, Julia. This is the part where you say, good to see you, Sean.
Yeah, I think once
yet.
she walked away, someone just had to tell her, like, hey, like this isn't that part.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Too
But
soon.
a little slight hiccup. I feel like they could have edited that out.
Yeah.
I think that a new rule needs to be made that the storm offs have to end At least like no storming off in the first 2 hours. Please God.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
2 to 3 storm offs already.
I'm getting really sick of the storm offs.
I'm sick of that shit. Like it's not dramatic. It doesn't have any dramatic effect. It just makes me roll my eyes.
Because it wastes time. We know you're coming back. Like, stop it. Any other thoughts?
I thought that Brandon and Julia's reunion look was wild.
The ponytail?
That I Dream of Jeannie ponytail. What was
Yeah,
that?
it's a lot.
I think she's lying about being 6 months pregnant. I think Jasmine and Gino, that moment where they were screaming at each other, like the hate in his eyes,
I think he wants to fight her.
he looked like a demon.
He looks like he wants to punch a woman.
Yeah. And it's just like I think that he believes his own narrative that she did cheat on him.
Of course he does.
Like he's convinced himself because it makes him feel better than the thought of like that he did this to himself,
So we get his cousin, who they're not really speaking much anymore.
which is crazy.
Well, I get it.
But that just like shows how bad you are.
And I guess Gino has sisters that we never knew of, that were never on camera, that never met Jasmine. That was wild.
Yeah, they don't want anything to do with this shit. I don't blame them, would you?
No.
What did you think about Jasmine turning her wedding rings into earrings for her daughter?
That
Not
was
with Gino.
crazy. That was fucking nuts. Just
But
give them back.
you know what? I don't think she should give the rings back because she earned those rings.
She should just sell them. I think having your daughter wear them is weird. Just sell
No,
them.
I do agree, but I don't think she should give them back. And I don't think she should be apologizing to him. We got a Jasmine apology to Gino, and I wanted to slap her at that point.
Yeah,
Like
that really
not like
upset me.
slap her like meanly, but just like a snap out of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that really upset me.
Like she should not be apologizing to this little man.
Nope.
And
The
then
smallest man who ever lived.
Sean was like patting her on the back, like, there.
They have a special relationship, Sean and Jasmine.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you see when Gino was fighting with his cousin and they were like standing up? Jovi's
hmm
face was like a
Chovy lives
kid
for it.
on Christmas, like the way he was just like sitting perched in his chair.
He loves the drums.
I changed my mind about Elizabeth and Andre. I think you've before said like, no, these are these are couple goals.
Yeah, no, they're made for each other.
They are always horny for each other, no matter where, no matter what, no matter when, who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah,
They like
totally.
always just want to do it.
Yep.
And I
It's
respect that.
admirable.
Yeah.
hmm
So what did you think of Lauren and Alexi?
I think that Lauren definitely told Elizabeth, my husband body shames me.
I think so too. Do you think that Alexi was looking at other bar women, as Andre said?
A bar woman. Yeah, probably.
It's like such a specific lie. Like some of these lies are so specific. And I always tend to believe a specific lie.
I think what's more probable is that they were at a bar. Perhaps he glanced at a woman and Lauren was insecure and said, my husband was looking at other women and body shames me.
But
Like
do you
the
think,
truth is probably
but do you
somewhere in the
think that
middle.
he actually body shamed her?
No, I think he probably just said things in kind of a callous way, like a
Yeah.
thoughtless way.
Yeah. Because like he said that she wanted to change her body and I'm just here supporting her. And I kind of
Yeah,
believe that that's
that's what I mean when I say the truth is somewhere in the
yeah.
middle.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. And I don't think that he ever like if he ever thought that it was body shaming, like he wouldn't have said those things that way.
No, 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 no.
Like I don't think that he cares. I think that he cares because she cares.
Yeah, exactly.
But she like and I think that's partly why Lauren was getting so mad because she doesn't want him to know that like that's how she spinned it.
Totally. Spinned it, spun it.
Edit that out.
Nope, leave it in.
Quickly, do you want to touch on the other way?
When they showed Madeline and her man, when I saw that his name was Luke, I was truly stunned
Why?
because it occurred to me that I had never spent 1 second learning that man's name, and
Me
I never
neither.
could have picked Luke out of a lineup.
Me neither.
I loved his friend giving him tough love.
I fast forwarded that part.
He basically was like, this girl's nuts.
Why are they spending so much time on this one couple, the least interesting couple?
I don't know. What did you think of the conversation, the couple conversations between England girl and her boyfriend's parents, and then with her boyfriend?
Oh, Well, their afternoon tea looked amazing.
So
So
good.
jealous. I
And
liked the
his family could not be sweeter to her.
so welcoming. I mean, that mom like went out of her way.
I wanted to just be like, hug me.
This poor girl had a real life wicked stepmother. Like she was actually Cinderella. Her stepmom tore up the ornaments that she made with her dead mother.
Yeah. Horrible. Horrible.
That like does not seem like a real life thing.
And so I think when she says that her upbringing doesn't have anything to do with her questioning if she should be a mom is incorrect. I think it does.
Well, why would she say it doesn't? Like she would know if it did.
Because but the other thing is like, we learned that she and her boyfriend have had many conversations about kids, names, parenting styles, all of this. And I think now that she's there and it's becoming more real, she's getting very anxious about it. And I don't know if she can even identify that it's because she didn't have a good role model or not.
I mean, that's a very easy leap.
Yeah.
But also maybe she just doesn't want them or isn't ready. Like she's clearly not ready. Like
Well,
that's,
not being ready and not wanting them are two different things.
I guess.
He just seemed so sweet too when they were having the conversation where he was just like, I'll pick up the slack.
Yeah,
Like,
he said I'll be 200% of the parent. If a
oh,
guy told me that, I'd be like, okay, we'll have kids tomorrow and I will sit on my ass and you will be 200% of the parent. Have fun. Easy.
yeah. I think she's just there now and it's getting very real and she's just getting a lot of anxiety about it. And I think if she were to put herself into some therapy, it would help her with that.
It just might.
So then we have the family cafe.
Oh, yes, thank God, finally. Oh my God, finally. The cafe with the toilet water potatoes.
They were giving out full plates of food, and I was kind of on Jenny's side where it's like, why not samples?
I
Like
guess,
at
but also
Costco.
like she's dumb because you have to spend money to make money.
Of course, but you don't need to give out full servings to people.
Yeah.
Like you samples will suffice.
Okay, you're right. I was on Summit's side. Now I'm on Jenny's. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna lie. I was shocked that they actually like got that cute sign and it like worked.
I was surprised at how
Like the
good it
fact that
looked.
they were able to like um acquire a sign, a professional looking sign that lit up
Yeah.
and everything. I was like, wow.
Oh my God, the baby's moving so much right now.
Does he like Jenny and Summit?
Of course he does.
What was he moving during their storyline?
I can't remember. I watched that on Monday,
What's he doing? Is he like
Tuesday.
turning over?
He's rolling around a bit, yeah.
Okay, so back to Jenny and Submit. Well, I did like how there was a shot of everyone working and Jenny's just standing there
Well, that feels right.
like she's such a slacker. And then when they were trying to teach her how to use the coffee machine, she's like, I'm in over my head with this one. I'm like, you're 6
No,
years old. Like
she's she's
teenagers can be baristas. Like if you try.
truly she's something else, that lady.
And then
God love her.
when Submit was like yelling about the toilet water, she's like, now I know this is why people get sick a lot when they eat this kind of food.
I was like, can you even say that?
She
Hey.
She is wild. She has no filter. Like, remember when they were trying to get discounted furniture from his friend and she walks in and she's like, this place smells.
Yeah,
Girl.
I respect it.
Otherwise, I mean, like, Sumit was so mad that his dad was fetching toilet water, but when he said, like, hey, dad, go get us some more water, he didn't question, like, where his dad was getting it from. Like, he just assumed there was, like, that wasn't one
Uh,
of his first questions when he bought the place, is like, where can we get water?
no, they had discussed that, remember? It was one of the selling points to not pick that location.
Oh, yeah. So he just like assumed that problem solved itself.
I don't know. They're gonna have to solve it now.
And then they're like, we have water. And it was like one jug. I was like, okay, this will be
Great.
interesting. But now time will tell. The cafe is open
I hope
and
it's doing well.
hijinks will ensue, I'm sure.
I hope it's doing very well.
Me too. Anyway,
Anyway. Oh my God, Jinx.
are you gonna rock for the rest of the weekend?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go make a cake now. Start
What kind
making
of
it.
cake?
I'm making a vanilla chai cake with a white chocolate mousse filling. My mother-in-law had her birthday a couple days ago, so she's coming over for dinner tomorrow night. She's never had king crab because my father-in-law is allergic to fish. So we're going to give her her first taste of king crab. And part of me hopes that she doesn't like it so I can say, pass that leg right on over here.
Fingers crossed. What is your father-in-law gonna do? Just stay away?
We're also going to have steaks as well. And I have asked him in the past, especially when we go to restaurants, where's your EpiPen? And his answer is, I don't know. And I don't understand it.
Well, you better tell him to bring it. Does she know that you're having king crab legs?
Yeah, they know. And I said to my husband today, I was like, you need to tell your dad to bring his EpiPen because there's going to be steam and stuff.
Well, prayers up.
I know. Anyway.
Hopefully next week we're not hearing about how his lips were swelling and he had to go to the
We had to
hospital.
rush him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Does he listen to the pod?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock because it's raining. I am gonna go upstairs on the treadmill and walk, and maybe I'll watch some Secret Lives up there while I walk.
Great idea.
Just because, I gotta move my body a little bit. I've been working out a little bit, like mini workouts every day. So maybe I'll do some of those, even though they're painful and I hate it. Other than that, yeah, I hope to rot the days away.
What about tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow too. It'll be raining all day. It's not like I can go outside and go hiking or anything.
Well, I mean, you guys could do something.
Like what?
A puzzle.
No.
And we'll just, stay tuned for more updates from BravoCon, of which we are not attending.
And, I would like to say Pluribus.
Oh, yeah, you and Mom and Dad were talking about that.
Are you going to watch it?
Yeah, if we get to it. We are behind an episode on Survivor. We're behind on Ghosts. We got a ways to go.
Ghosts isn't doing it for me this season.
I felt like that last season.
Really? It's getting just to be like the shtick isn't I'm not sold on it anymore.
I need some more ghosts. I need some ghosts to get sucked off. Like, I need there to be some payoff for some of these people.
Yeah, I kind of agree. And it's like now we're introducing another character who knows about the ghosts. And it's just getting a little...
Spoiler alert.
I didn't say who. That's actually a good teaser. You're welcome.
That is a good teaser.
Well, enjoy your king crab legs. I'm jealous.
Thank you. Enjoy your rotting.
Thank you, everyone, for rotting with us.
Thanks for rotting with us. See you next week.
Talk to you next week. We will not see with our eyes, just to clarify.
Yep.
Okay, bye.